This is the wall of the old Marshalsea Prison, where Charles Dickens' father, John Dickens, was incarcerated for 14 weeks during 1824 when Charles Dickens was aged 12. Here's a plaque stating that the heroine of Charles Dickens' novel, Little Dorrit, was one resident who was not a prisoner. While John Dickens was imprisoned here, Charles Dickens was working at the blacking factory, which was named Warren's Blacking Factory, which is located where the current Charing Cross station is situated. And Dickens had lodgings here in nearby Lance Street, so he would walk here in the evening time after he finished work and visit his father. This is the gate to the Marshalsea Prison. This is the southern boundary wall, and Dickens would have to leave the prison to get to his lodgings by 10 o'clock because the curfew bell would ring, and once the door was shut here, he wouldn't be able to leave the prison. Arthur Clenham, one of the characters in Little Dorrit, made the mistake of not departing before 10 p.m. at night and had to stay a night in the prison. And similarly, Little Dorrit, named Amy Dorrit, she was locked out of the prison wall in the novel, and she had to spend the night in the nearby church, which you see over in the corner there, which is called St George the Mitre, which featured prominently in the novel. It was where Amy Dorrit was born in the Marshalsea. It's where Amy Dorrit was baptised. It's also where Amy Dorrit also married Arthur Clenham. So this is all that exists of the old Marshalsea prison. It closed during 1842. It left a mark on Dickens, the whole experience of seeing his father and his family imprisoned here, and it sort of inspired him in novels such as Pickwick Papers, and in particularly David Copperfield to the character of Mr. Micawber, and obviously in Little Dorrit, where William Dorrit, Amy Dorrit's father, was imprisoned here for many years. The same fate could have befell Charles Dickens' father, but during April 1824, Charles Dickens' mother died and left him some money so that he could buy, well, to pay his debts and leave this prison. If you want to visit it, if you visit this wall, you'll find it in Southwark by St George the Mitre Church in Borough High Street. So here we see the old Marshalsea prison, which dates back to Dickens' period, and you see the Shard. If we go south of the Shard, that gives you some perspective of where I'm actually am in Southwark. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for your time.